Welcome to another round of cursive. I've got my cursive Googlers on so I can teach you the letter F. It's kind of one of my favorite letters because it's kind of fancy, and fancy starts with F, so I love it. So sit back and enjoy the video. Pause it if you need to. Write as you go along in your cursive book and post a picture in the activity on Seesaw. Peace.
Hello, third graders, and welcome to your final cursive letter of the lowercase kind. F is for final, and F is also for fancy, because I think the cursive lowercase f is pretty fancy. If you're familiar with the lowercase cursive L, you'll probably enjoy this one. You start on the baseline, and you go uphill to the top. Just kidding, where's my magic pen? Excuse me, sorry, I need to fire my manager. And here we go, I was trying to write in white, and that just doesn't work, folks. So you start on the baseline. I'm going to start on this dot. Just like the lowercase cursive L, you're going to go uphill all the way to the attic, come back around, but you're going to go straight down, come back up, touch, and kick out with the tail. And that is the lowercase cursive F. So you start like an L to the attic, back around, straight down to the basement, come back up, touch, kick it on out. I'm going to do some more of these fancy final Fs. Ooh, I might have to circle that one. Kind of loved it. F, F. Now this is the tricky part because let me show you in blue. This is the baseline right here, not down below. That's the basement. So I'm going to stagger mine in between so I can go to the attic, come back down to the basement, touch, kick out. I'm going to space mine a little bit too. If you want to watch this video first and then attempt it, pause it as you want to. Hopefully this does help you. I know it's not the same as being in class, but hopefully you can see the way I'm doing it and the strokes I'm using. Let's see, let's go back up and circle. I enjoyed this F a lot. And then the words we're going to do, fun, because cursive is fun. Remember, baseline, baseline, baseline. Here's fun, F, to the basement, back up, connect. U looks like two lowercase i's without the dots, and has two humps. That's fun. Here's fast, but I'm not going to go too fast. Cursive F, uphill, back around, down to the basement, come back up, touch. A, remember the S has a point, back in like a J, T to the top. Cross your T. And first. I was the first to be fast. F, attic, basement, back up and touch. I, R, cliff, back down. S, T. Cross and dot. And there we have fun, fast, first. All right. Now I'm going to do some green since we have a green border here. Shout out to Mrs. Goldsmith. These are some musical terms. We're going to write treble, clef, and when we get to here, this is going to be tricky because it's that cursive B connecting to the L. So here's treble, clef again. I'm going to point out this is the baseline on this one. This is the baseline here. Remember, do not start writing on a dotted line. The dotted line is the middle between the attic and the basement. Here's my treble clef. T to the top. Back up to an R, clef, come back down, E, B, here it comes, back up like an L, but take it all the way. Little tail and it connects right into the L. It's very awkward. Treble, cross your T, clef, C, L, E, and here comes the cursive F, just like that L, except bring it down to the basement, back up, touch, kick it on out. And here's a treble clef for you. Ooh, that's not a very cute heart, sorry. Treble clef. Now let's go to the bass clef. Here again, you're going to pay attention to the way the B connects to the A. Remember, I did not invent cursive. I would have made it a little bit different because that bothers me, but whatever, here we go. Bass clef. B is just like the L, except you come back up, kick it out and connect to the A. Bass, there's my S, point, back in, out, clef. C, L, E, F to the attic, down to the basement, background touch, and kick it out. Let's see if I can do a better heart. And here's a bass clef. Much better. All right, third grade. Now we've got something that reminds me of all of you, and that is some friendly faces. Baseline alert, baseline alert, baseline alert. There we go. Go ahead and draw those arrows if that helps you out. Friendly faces, you start with your fancy F. Up, down, back up. R, I, E, N, D to the top. L, Y has a hump. Basement. Friendly. And here's faces. F, A, C, E, S. Kick it on out. Friendly faces. Absolutely full of friendly faces. All right. Oh, my favorite music. Here we go. M has 2 humps. I'm just kidding. M has 3 humps. 3. Y has 1 hump. There's my favorite F, fancy F. A. V has a hump. Tail. Into the O. R. I. T. E. Cross and dot. My favorite music. Music has 3 humps. U. S. I. C. Music. My favorite music. Better draw some music notes and better do hashtag BSB. Who knows what that stands for? If you know, write it right here underneath my favorite music. What does BSB stand for? Hint, some of my favorite music. In the final part, the bottom of page 65, we're going to do, I know it's not the clearest up here, but this does say 4 friends on flutes. So I'm going to write right below it, again, baseline alert, baseline alert. 4 friends on flutes. Love all these fancy Fs. F, O, U, R. Tricky O alert, right there connecting to the U. Friends. Dot on. Again, that's how that O tail connects to that N. I'm going to have to write flutes pretty thin to fit right here. Flutes. F, L, U, T, E, S. And you'll notice sometimes my letters sometimes go a little below the line, maybe go a little above the line. Is that okay? The answer is yes. We're not here to be perfectionist cursive writers. We're here to learn it so we can do our best. You know what? Because basically, it's a good effort. So let's write that. A, baseline, good, G, double O, connect like that. I'm going to stop right there. That might trick you. And then effort. Oops, hi, just kidding. E, oops, just kidding. E, F, fancy, fancy, 2 in a row. Effort. There it is again. When that O connects, it's kind of saucy, if you will. I'm going to go to black pen, and I'm going to write the word good again right here a little bit slower so you can see the O's connecting to the O and then to the D. So here's good. G, O, goes right over to the O, right over to the D. We'll have more practice with that coming up, don't worry. All right, take 75 because for some reason this stopped recording, but now it appears to be working. That's okay. I like to write in cursive. Since we only had 1 letter this week, I'm just going to do 1 page like this, and it, of course, is our print F that looks like this normally. but we're getting fancy in third grade. So we're going to do it like this, cursive F. And in fact, I think I'm going to write the word fancy because that's how I feel right now. Here's my fancy into the A. N has 2 humps. C. Y has 1 hump. Bring it to the basement and back up. Fancy. Real fancy, y'all. I do want to write the word good, even though there's no F in the word good. It has those tricky connecting letters, I think. So start with a G, come back around, basement, here we go. O, connect to the O just like this, connect to the D just like this. Good. Good job. Thank you. I was just thanking myself for telling myself good job, but also good job to you. And then I think I don't want to erase it because I like it so much, but I am going to erase good. That's not the eraser. I am going to erase good because I would like for you, let's see, let's choose a different color. There we go. To see me write favorite, since favorite starts with F, and it's my favorite lowercase letter, one of. And I also need to go to the basement, and this bottom line doesn't let me go to the basement. So here's favorite. F, back up. A, V has a little hump. Uh-oh, here we go, connecting into the O. Connecting into the R, this is so awkward, to the I, T, E, cross, dot. I don't like that dot. There we go. I know, that is such an awkward stroke. You'll get the hang of it, I promise. And we always end our cursive lesson with a good old-fashioned Mr. Taylor autograph. Remember again, this is illegal cursive. When you grow up, you can invent your own. All right, and now you've learned all the lowercase letters. Next week, we'll jump into capital letters. Thank you for watching.